Hello, it's Weekly News Awareness, 29th of July, and basically we're looking at this as a quality of journalism. Is it objective? Is it unbiased? Is it fair? Does it call the power to account? Those who pull the strings, those who are breaking the rules, and unfortunately, we know how bad the situation is on the ground, but unfortunately, a lot of these are presenting of connections. I only realised the other week that our ex-disastrous Chancellor, Kwasi Kwarteng, Nigel Farage, have been putting investment into his company. And it just seems that they're all interlinked. They're all hand in glove, and you've got a monarchy there worth 2 billion taking money from us, paying very little tax, and that goes for William and Kate as well. Yeah, and while Kwasi as well was criticising, children going to school for free bus rides, and in Scotland they're more progressive. They believe in the welfare of children. Not only breakfast clubs, but even going to university. I went to university in the 90s when you could get a grant. He was just being phased out. So I was very lucky. And if you don't invest in the future, we've now, because of rotten state of capitalist model we use, it was Jeremy Hunt, named nearly right, that was only just saying that since the 2008, our wealth had doubled. Well, maybe it has, but you've still ended up with stunted children, with a generation of no hope, and who don't see any future, which puts a pressure. The structure is failing because the whole system is failing, which means there's no hope. Everything seems illegitimate because the system to society isn't providing. And now they come up with the spurious argument that, well, do you eat, or are you cared for, or do we defend ourselves? Well, surely in the 21st century, we should be able to do both. It's become a joke where, the cost of utilities, privatisation's been a unmitigated disaster. It's proven more expensive. With the rail network, it's proven more expensive. And usually, the shareholders, again and again in money hand over fist, the CEOs having massive, huge pay rises, talking six figures. Six figures, and multiple six figures. And those presenting, I've said before, Susanna Reid, worth nearly 10 million. This is what a joke the system is. Well, the rest of us are being pauperised, struggling to cope on our little meagre crumbs. And they're always about care bill. What side of a society is it when you criticise the disabled, those who are vulnerable, and you use those as a scapegoat? It's absolutely ridiculous and appalling. Like I said, there's fissures, there's divisions, society. Gillian Keegan, why does programs like Good Morning Britain gives these people slots. Quasi, why do they give them a slot? Yeah, they've cost this country billions. Or they're in charge when work was running riot, dictating to 5-year-olds what gender they are. So there's the psychological damage, but also where school kids are having to wear second-class uniforms. In the 21st century, we've got to the state of affairs. Schools are crumbling. We're laughing stock. Maybe we are making money, but it's not being distributed, where it should be evenly. So the whole point of this is to think, where is it going wrong? What's going wrong? How can it be addressed? Take the toxic polarization out of the argument. That's why I look at media narrative. Right, that's the end of part 2. Part 3 will be coming soon.